In light of the possibility of a two-front war against China and Pakistan, as well as lessons learned from the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, India's Defence Research and Development Organization, or the DRDO, has carried out the first field firing trials of the indigenous mountain light tank Zorawar. The Zorawar is unlike any other tank in the Indian arsenal, including the Russian origin T-72s, the T-90s, or even the Indian Arjun. The first phase of the firing trials of the light tank Zorawar was completed on the 13th of September after the initial prototype of the light tank was unveiled by the DRDO and its partner Larsen & Toubro in July. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh labelled the successful trials as a significant milestone in India's path to self-reliance in critical defence systems and technologies. After the initial automotive trials of the Indian light tank were conducted in the desert terrain, the DRDO released a statement saying, quote, "First phase of development field firing trials of the Indian light tank successfully conducted. The field trials have successfully met the intended objectives in desert terrain. During trials, the tank demonstrated required accuracy on the intended targets," unquote. DRDO chairperson Sameer V. Kamath confirmed that after completion of DRDO's firing and field trials in early 2025, the tank will be handed over to the Indian Army for rigorous testing. DRDO expects the tank to be ready for induction by 2027. 59 Zorawar tanks will be supplied to the Indian Army in the first batch. As the border standoff between India and China reaches a tipping point, 350 of these Zorawar light tanks are meant to be deployed in Ladakh, which has an average elevation of 5,000 meters above sea level. The firing test marks a significant achievement for India in the development of domestically produced light tanks. Experts have lauded the Zorawar for being perfect for high-altitude warfare. The light tanks are capable of being deployed with the help of heavy lift helicopters, making a rapid deployment possible in remote reaches of the line of actual control. They will prove to be effective even in bad weather and difficult terrain alongside the northern border, where the Indian Army faces several tactical challenges. Remember, the 2020 Galwan Valley clashes with China highlighted the need for lighter, more mobile tanks that can maneuver swiftly in mountainous terrain. The conventional military assets like main battle tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, and self-propelled artillery pose several complications in logistics. Thus, the development of the Zorawar light tanks is in direct response to India's border requirements at the LAC, ensuring that the Indian Army is not outmatched in high-altitude military warfare and thus ensuring parity in diplomatic and geopolitical maneuvers with China as well. Zorawar itself means courageous, and the project has been named after General Zorawar Singh Kahluria, who had served under Raja Gulab Singh of Jammu's Dogra dynasty and helped expand the Dogra territory by conquering Aksai Chin in Tibet. The background story behind the tank's name highlights its strategic role in countering Chinese forces which currently occupy Tibet. The air-transportable 25-ton combat platform has been designed to keep in mind India's security interests and meet Indian Army's needs, especially on the frontier with China. Equipped with cutting-edge technologies like anti-aircraft guns, drone integration, and artificial intelligence, the tank boasts considerable firepower equivalent to the T-72. Its amphibious capabilities are an important feature which will enable the tank to wade through rivers and streams in extreme weather of eastern Ladakh. With a speed of about 60 km per hour, the tank carries 105mm caliber gun and the Cockerel 3105 turret from Belgium. Guns can be mounted on the tank and anti-tank guided missiles can also be installed on this tank. The versatile platform has been designed in a modular fashion, having the ability to fire at high angles of elevation and perform the role of limited artillery. The platform is powered by Cummins 730 HP engine from the United States, resulting in a power-to-weight ratio of just under 40 HP per ton to provide improved maneuverability in the thinner atmosphere of Ladakh. Such features of the tank hold strategic importance for India and will help it maintain a strong defensive posture along the borders with China. Remember, the development of the Zorawar comes in the backdrop of Chinese military deploying its ZTQ-15 light tank, also known as the Type 15, which has been stationed along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh ever since the Galwan Valley clashes in 2020. The high-altitude combat capabilities of the ZTQ-15 light tanks and their effectiveness in mountainous regions raised massive concerns for the Indian Army, post which the Zorawar project was given priority. Designed to perform in the rugged terrains of Tibet, the ZTQ-15 can reportedly function efficiently in altitudes exceeding 16,000 feet. However, the Zorawar has an edge over the Chinese tank for ease of navigation, as the latter weighs approximately 33 tons compared to Zorawar's 25. Thus, soon, any advantage that the PLA might have will be wiped out by India's very own light tank Zorawar, which is on course to be inducted by 2027. Are you proud of India's achievements in defense manufacturing? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.